and welcome to A Good 10 Minutes. I'm your host, Alex. And again, this is your Good 10 Minutes for this morning on March 6, 2024. I'm going to provide your early morning market news and headline updates from the previous day in under 10 minutes. No spin, no bias, no BS. Factual, objective, apolitical, and fast. As always, we're going to start off with market updates. Talking about Bitcoin and crypto, when Bitcoin last hit an all-time high in November 2021, the first Dune movie had been out for less than 3 weeks. Yesterday, Bitcoin returned to its all-time high, and look what's dominating the box office, Dune Part 2. Apparently, spending money on things you don't fully understand is cyclical. Stocks tumbled on Tuesday as several of the Magnificent Seven tech giants shed some of their gains from earlier this year, dragging the entire market with them. One of those companies was Apple, which fell about 3% after reports suggested that iPhone sales in China have plunged in the first 6 weeks of 2024. Next, Nasdaq was down 1.65%, S&P was down 1%, Dow was down 1%, and Bitcoin did drop 8.43%, but is still at a gigantic $62,581 per Bitcoin. Bitcoin set a new record yesterday again, briefly jumping past 69K before falling back down to 62,000. The rally highlighted the crypto's seemingly rapid recovery from the nail in the coffin that was FTX's demise in 2022. So why is there so much interest in the internet coins again? The SEC approved 11 organizations to launch spot Bitcoin ETFs in January, which allowed more traditional investors to get in on the action. The move also let big-name investors like Fidelity and BlackRock buy and sell groups of assets. And so far, these ETFs have done better than most analysts predicted. The total market cap for spot Bitcoin ETF products is $53.7 billion, according to Blockworks data. BlackRock's alone passed $10 billion last week, which is what one analyst predicted the whole market would achieve in its first year. So again, tremendous interest in this cryptocurrency. It's also almost time for Bitcoin halvening, which sounds like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, evil twins who can only be destroyed by their own reflection. It's a piece of code that cuts how much Bitcoin miners get rewarded in half every 4 years in order to control the amount in circulation. Historically, the halvening has driven up demand and price. Big picture, meme coins like Doge and Shiba Inu, and even the much derided NFTs are rallying too. Despite predictions that the FTX imbroglio would be the industry's kiss of death, crypto might just be too big to fail. Gold is also surging as well. It hit an all-time high of $2,142 per ounce as investors worry over geopolitical issues and the future of interest rates. So investors are absolutely looking for alternative investment mechanisms to deal with inflation. So for all you investors out there, definitely take a look. Obviously, not giving you advice to invest in crypto, but certainly an interesting education to be had. Let's talk about politics, quick updates on the headlines. We are basically guaranteed a rematch of the 2020 election, where President Biden and former President Trump coasted through their primaries on Super Tuesday, the electoral extravaganza when people in 16 states and American Samoa head to the polls. Trump's GOP challenger Nikki Haley only won a single state, Vermont, but she did not make a concession speech yesterday on March 5th, but is expected to make a concession speech when this video gets uploaded at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. So looks like Trump is headed for the nomination for the Republican Party, and again, Biden is certain to win the Democratic nomination, so we will have a rematch of a very volatile and very entertaining election which took place a little less than 4 years ago. Tesla halted production in Germany after an arson attack. The automaker stopped work at its German plant indefinitely as police investigate what it believes was arson. A nearby electricity pylon was set on fire, cutting power to the facility, though the fire did not spread to the plant itself. Reuters reported that the blaze will cost Tesla hundreds of millions of euros, another headache for the company in Europe, following an earlier pause of production due to the Red Sea shipping crisis and ongoing fights with labor unions across Scandinavia. A far-left group called Volcano Group took responsibility for the attack in a letter published by local media. Arizona Senator Kristen Sinema will not run for a second term. She made the announcement in a video posted to social media saying that her approach to politics is not what America wants right now. Most polls projected her winning in third place behind Democrat Ruben Gallego and Republican Carrie Lake. Sinema was elected in 2018 as a Democrat, but once in office, she positioned herself as a moderate wildcard, frequently angering Democratic colleagues. And it's this anger and disapproval from the Democratic base that is leading to her demise. So instead of being humiliated, she gracefully bowed out of re-election opportunities. In 2022, the Arizona Democratic Party censured her after she helped block Democrats from changing filibuster rules to advance voting rights legislation. Shortly after that, she left the party to become an independent. So definitely seeing some issues there. All right, quick update on what else is brewing. Jeff Bezos surpassed Elon Musk to become the world's richest person after he sold some of his Amazon stock, and Tesla's falling share price dinged Musk's net worth. Perplexity, which is an AI search startup challenging Google, is now valued at $1 billion after a round of funding, the Wall Street Journal reported. Google is facing continued pressure around the artificial intelligence and their opportunity to deliver it. Again, please recall, they had an opportunity to be first in market. They had several engineers who developed AI years ago, but Google decided to scrap it to focus on its advertising business and is paying a heavy price with the AI investment rush that we're seeing today. McDonald's will reportedly become the new naming sponsor of France's top soccer league, Ligue 1, in a $65 million deal. So McDonald's investing in France. The Biden administration announced an $8 cap on most credit card late fees and launched a joint FTC-DOJ strike force to crack down on price gouging. The president is expected to deliver a State of the Union address, and shrinkflation, for you all who have seen, in my opinion, a cringeworthy commercial during the Super Bowl with President Biden talking about shrinkflation, will be a topic of discussion. And Bowflex, a fitness brand name you haven't heard since 2004, filed for bankruptcy, citing the post-pandemic environment and persistent macroeconomic headwinds. These are all the updates to power you for today, Wednesday, March 6th. Thank you so much for your time, and see you tomorrow. Take care.